Yo, they got a shit off the blitz. Yeah. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one.
I got bacon.
Put it on the shit. Oh my god.
He's on me. On white stairs.
That's not
Yo, somebody's close on that door.
Oh, he's a... Hey, kill him.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, that kid came out of nowhere.
Dead, yeah.
Just kills, kid.
I just get floor banged. I got one shark. I got your yellow. I have defuse.
So we got defuse.
I'll save it, my case.
I got him.
Somebody mirror, make her a carrier.
I got Ash.
Is someone lay down, Ken?
Lay down. Close left, Ken. Lay down.
Left one's on the red. Red.
Ethan, come sight. You can plant. Hatch might be open.
Well, flanky white. No. On white stairs now.
Nice.
Going on this window.
Got him. I got him.
On this one, though.
There's no bathroom. Rotate, I couldn't make it in time.
He went up. I tagged him. Well, I'm about to say, use all 3 flashes for nothing. I got cocktail window.
I think on new back house, on heaven house. Or window, I meant window.
What the fuck?
Damn.
I'm inside.
Yeah, he's one tap. I got him.
The last.
Last one was the one above.
Bro,
Okay, he's
inside.
Oh, last 2.
Outside breach. Outside breach.
We're not double door.
Get your code.
Yeah, one's outside breach.
Bugs will activate on the screen. Those on the side breach.
He's got it.
Go out window. Nice.
Good shit, man.
I got Bravo. Blitz his ball. Good blitz. I got Ash.
And then facing out.
Bravo.
Nice.
That's not a head?
That's crazy.
Like, how is that not a head?
No head.
I just want to know. And no head, for real.
Nice.
Oh, Ken's locked.
That's locked.
Yeah, I'm not losing another game.
That's the spirit.
Big shot on.
Okay.
One's hatch, one's E-Block hatch.
Yeah, one's red hatch.
I don't think he's gonna do.
Ace red hatch.
Yo, on his window. Think on his window.
Buck dead.
Nice.
Ace dead, I have diffuser. I'm gonna show you all of my settings. These are gonna be probably the last settings I run on Siege. I don't think I'll ever change my sense after this, change my settings up. This is what I'm sticking to. I'm gonna be showing everything. My Siege settings, my Elite controller settings, my Dolby Atmos settings, literally everything. I'll go over what equipment I run. And yeah. Alright, starting it off. All of this stuff is pretty basic. Only thing I want to point out is I run Dark Glare. And I run manual on drones. Probably the only important thing. For HUD, this is what I run. I'm gonna kind of skip through this stuff. I just basically run settings that make it so that there's not a lot of visual clutter on my screen, right? Like I don't have points on, I don't have hints on, all that stuff. I don't have my health on because I want to swing everything with full confidence, like I'm full HP. And then, yeah, stuff like that. This is my audio settings. You gotta run night mode, no matter what you do. Night mode is a must. This other stuff is just personal preference, honestly. For voiceover presets, do either maximum, just do maximum. Like you don't want to not hear voiceovers. Like sometimes they are super important. Like that's like Nitro Auto or whatever. Make sure you're hearing voiceovers. I don't know what the hell this thing is, but I have it off. Stereo, do not do mono. Mono, like you won't be able to tell like if they're on the left or right. They'll just sound like one thing. Yeah, I run this stuff. Display. If you have a good monitor, run VSync. There's no point not to run VSync. You'll have screen tearing. Your game is capped at 120 frames, right? Like, I know at the bottom it says it can run more than that, but it's like putting like a fucking like a Lamborghini that can go 200 miles an hour in like a 60-mile-an-hour like speed limit zone. Like, what's the point? What is the point? Like, you're capped at 60, right? Like, you cannot go 200, even though it says you can go 200. Just turn VSync on if you have a good monitor. It will make you better. Prioritize performance so you get 120 frames. I run 90. This stuff is kind of pointless. Personal preference. 60 brightness. From controls, no vibration. Fuck vibration. Make sure you have gadget and drone on advanced. It is super helpful. Lean behavior is alternate. That's the one, like if you unscope, you keep your lean behavior. It says custom. I don't know why it says custom. I haven't changed anything. Everything is default in here. I'll just scroll through real quick so you can see I haven't touched anything. Everything is default. Yeah. Disable. I don't want to like look. I don't want to like fly like an airplane basically. I play on classic. Please play on classic. Do not play updated. I play 25, 40, 35 left stick, 5 right stick, 0, 0. Now, I used to play high left stick dead zone. People ask me all the time, why do you do that? It's because what's it called? Rainbow Six has way faster strafe speeds than pretty much any other shooter game. And it wasn't a big deal for me because I wasn't really playing too many games apart from Siege. But recently, I've been playing a decent amount of Valorant. And in Valorant, you have no straight speed, so high dead zone just I don't know, it feels better to me. You're more precise. You can hit more one taps. Your movement is just cleaner overall, and when you have better movement, you have better aim. My ADS settings 31x, 75, 2.5x. The other ones do not matter. I literally never use those scopes, so I don't even know those numbers are good. But those are the rest of them. Make sure you're playing on advanced as well. I know a lot of people play standard. Do not play standard. Advanced. Some people ask me, why do I play 31x, 75, 1 point, or 2.5x? And there's a very good explanation for that. A couple months back, I saw on Twitter that your 1x is actually 2.5 times slower than your 2.5x, which is like, it kind of makes sense, right? 2.5 times the zoom. So I tried it out in a recording software, and it's actually true. So if you want perfect one-to-one speed, you want your 1x to be slower than 2.5 times slower than your 2.5x. Now, what that means is you just practice on one sensitivity and you get really good with both scopes. It's not for everyone, but for me personally, you turn at the same speed, you might as well. Like, I can go between 1x and 2.5 really well. I prefer not to run 1x, it's just because less zoom, but still, my sensitivity is the same on both scopes. Now, this is where something I run that a lot of people don't run is advanced settings. I'm gonna go through what I run. Horizontal and vertical look acceleration. This is on ADS, like hip firing. I don't run any extra acceleration. I think it really messes me up when I run too much acceleration there. This I just never changed it back. But I have delay and ramp up time. It literally doesn't matter since I have no acceleration, so it doesn't affect it. I run 100 horizontal acceleration. It just basically means I can flick faster, right? So I play slow Sens, so I have to try to flick to, just keep up with zims and whatnot. So I play 125. 0.5 acceleration delay. This just basically means I have to like hold it at the end for 0.5. And then a ramp up time, how quickly it gets to 100. So it's like the 0 to 100 time. It takes 1.00 units of time. I don't know what they use for units of time in this. But yeah, that's what I do. Zero utter threshold. I think having a high utter threshold is bad. If you have dead zone glitch, it can help you, but I really don't like it. I think it's bad. Look dampening. Make sure you have this on 0. This will mess you up. This is basically dead zone, but worse. Do not run this. If you have stick drift, just turn up your dead zone instead of turning this up. Accessibility. I use red 50 right now. I literally change it up all the time. Like if you watch any of my videos, I'm using a bunch of different reticle colors, bunch of different whatever. It doesn't really matter. Just kind of what I'm feeling. Screen shake intensity. Make sure you have that shit off. That shit is not good. Once again, dark glare. Apply my red. My team color is red. Their team color is blue. And then all of that stuff. I don't even know. I don't use the chat box ever. Box. My controller settings. So this stuff is all default. Nothing is different here. Except for the paddles. So I don't use the bottom left paddle. So it's unmapped right now. The top left paddle is my B paddle. So like on the left hand, I click it with my middle finger. There's my B paddle. I crouch up and down. The top right is my A paddle. That's like mantle. Really, you don't need an A paddle for Siege, but I got used to it playing like Call of Duty and all that stuff. And you gotta spam jump. My bottom right paddle is my left bumper. My left bumper is broken on my controller, so it is what it is. Left stick, I play smooth on whatever tick that is, 2 from the right, with the calculation type true diagonal. I used to hate on true diagonal, but I've been playing on a little bit. True diagonal feels really good to me. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it right now. Right stick, I played delayed. I've pretty much played delayed since I got my Elite controller. I promise you, if you're having trouble stacking people, whatever, delayed will make you better. Calculation, true diagonal. Once again, it's I don't know, true diagonal. I've had like no recoil for it. I get no recoil when I'm using it. It feels really smooth. Triggers, I use 0 and 100 on my left stick just because you don't need to spam this one so much. So doesn't matter. For my red trigger, I use 0 and 50. That's a value I found that like I can spam really quickly. Like you can see like I don't know, like the reset time. I don't know how to describe it. It works for me. Vibration, I don't play with any vibration. I think vibration in games is bad. Well, if you're playing like non-shooter game, it is what it is. But I personally don't like vibration. Color, this obviously does not matter. This is new. I recently got an Astro Mix. I recently got an Astro Mix amp, so I'm still kind of playing around with these settings. But this is literally something I just ripped off some dude on YouTube. But no, this is what I'm running. I could not really explain it to you, but it sounds really good. Basically makes a gunshot super quiet, makes a footstep super loud. So I don't know. If you're struggling with sound, if you're struggling with audio, I highly recommend getting the Astro I don't know, Mix Amp Gen 4. I don't know what it is. It's like 100 something. Super, super good. I highly recommend it. Again, I'll link everything I use below in the description of this video. Yeah. In terms of my controller, I'm using, I know I talked about it earlier, but I'm using the Elite Series 2. With a normal joystick on the left hand side and the short control freak with no stick tension. On the right hand side, I'm using the extended joystick with a tall control freak, and once again, no stick tension. Now I know that sounds weird, like why the hell would you do that? But it's just what works for me. I have decently big hands. Thank you for watching. If you want to see any of my other settings, if I miss something, let me know. I'll make a video on that and I'll get it out to you guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Have a good one.